Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of a Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 4. We are playing as Rome, and we did a very Roman thing, which is get some early Praetorians and obliterate a neighbor. And that's really kind of your game as Rome, right? If you've got any of these civilizations that has an early unique unit, you're really looking to do exactly that. We also got extraordinarily lucky by having iron within the borders of our capital. I mean, how many games of Civ have we gotten where we didn't get any iron? I think we still could have done that maybe a little less easily, just with this copper and with some axemen. I think we would have been able to get the job done regardless, but it went to absolute easy mode. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these Praetorians in the cities now. I'm going to move the warriors out, because the warriors aren't very good for defense, but they're really good at just, fog busting, making sure no barbarians spawn anywhere. So yeah, let me move you over into this city. This worker over here. Our cities are connected, Cumae and Uppsala. I think we don't have the little trade symbol right now because I think it's under rebellion, but it should get the little triple arrows here because this river is going to connect over here, so you should be connected to the rest of the grid. I don't have calendar, so I can't hook up the sugar yet. We can build pastures on the horses. I'll just get a road ready to go over there. You rest here. And you, Mr. Worker... I'll probably just get some extra mines over here. Yeah. Alright, that's all hooked up. We're going to move you here. We're going to chop these for mines, and then we'll get more value out of it from mathematics. I don't know if this pyramid is worth it. What tech unlocks pyramids? It's masonry, right? Which someone could have gotten very early. They might have stone. You know what? Going for the pyramids is stupid. We'll probably just lose it. I know our economy is not perfect yet, but I'm going to start... Sorry, not on a worker. I'm going to build a settler in Rome. Yeah. Also, if I can do... I'm going to try to not whip now if they still have some leftover unhappiness. Japan. So Japan's quite interesting because they aren't willing to open borders early on at cautious. Most people are okay. If you're kind of neutral with someone, they'll open borders. Japan won't. So it can be very hard to start to build a good relationship with them unless you gift them something. But the fact that we just met them, hopefully not too close. All right, we're going to set a mine here, which will chop the forest and set up the mine. And it's smart enough because normally chopping would take 3 turns and presumably building the mine would take 4. If you just hit the mine button here, it'll take 7 turns and do the chop and mine at the same time at the end. So you get to take advantage of the forest the entire time, which is swell. So we're going to get that started. I'm going to leave 1 Praetorian over here, 1 over here. And you are going to go stand over here to do some barbarian busting. Or I can put you in the capital and grab the warrior instead. I don't know, it's fine for now. We might end up wanting windmills and all these to get some extra food and commerce, but for now, just mining it, especially since I think this is going to be a big military unit production center. We're going to do that. Let's start getting our libraries up. Libraries or courthouses. Actually, maybe courthouse first. So I'm going to take this warrior. I'm going to move it, I don't know, over here. And yes, please, build the pasture. And you just chill in the city for now. We're going to get you guys to rest, but then we might put you out for some fog busting soon. But yeah, we need to do some more settling. I want to grab advantage of as much territory as possible, which I think starting on the courthouses is going to be great to make sure we don't go bankrupt. Yeah, okay, only here, and you're still got some unhappiness, so I'm going to wait on you. What I might do here is just plan some roads where... Oh, we can get access to stone. Maybe we will still be able to do the pyramid stuff. I don't know. Just fortify over here. We'll plan on expanding over here fairly soon. You've got unhappiness. You'd be a great candidate to whip, but I guess not now. The beatings will continue until morale improves. Settler done. I do want these libraries and stuff, but you know what? Let's keep going settlers a little bit more. So I'm going to send you this way. You're unescorted, but hopefully Korea doesn't just decide to sneak attack me. It might, though. Oh, Yeah, I can chop jungle, so I can work that. I don't know, maybe I'll go ahead and move a couple of Praetorians out here for a little bit of spotting and counterattacking if something happens. Yeah, no whipping can be done currently. Mathematics is done. They 50% more from chopping.
Without doubt and truth without error, it behooves us to place the foundations of knowledge in mathematics.
And one of the big things with getting to mathematics is it leads to construction, which gives you the ability to build catapults. But I don't think we need another war instantly. I don't know what we need kind of as a priority. I'm hoping to backfill. Maybe I'll grab Alphabet and we can start trading with our neighbors. Unless anyone else already has Alphabet. Nope, tech trading not allowed, so they don't have Alphabet themselves. What we can do is research Alphabet and then trade it to other people to backfill some of our tech. You done that. Let's go ahead and... This area here is actually probably going to get cottaged heavily later on. Well, I'll build one farm to help the early production. Yeah, you just chill over here. Make sure no barbs show up, and then, yeah, we'll settle over here at some point. I'm still running slavery, right? Yeah. And... okay, good. So we're fine. Oh, there we go. That's Korea. Kind of as expected. I suspect our early warfare will still continue. Let's take a beat, get down the library. Oh! You know what? Hang on. Maybe that's what we do. Let's go for literature. So we'll need polytheism, but we have marble. So we can get the Great Library, which is actually going to be very good for us. There's a barbarian city that's spawned itself in the north. I'm just going to move here. I was hoping to get vision. So they must have a city here. Come here. I've got someone going over here. Do I want to slam a city down here somewhere? Maybe here? So, if we do this, we can see there's a little bit of overlap here, but not too much. I think I like this idea. Yeah. AI suggesting on the hill, which would give us a production boost because it's a plains hill, so it would be a little bit better, but I think I like this. Less overlap. Yeah. Not as defensive, but that's okay. Neapolis. And do I want to go straight for a monument? Well, no, if we can get the religion spread here, the borders will grow. I'll probably go granary first. And then, you know what? You are going to go into this city to defend it, and then this warrior... I might just put you on Auto Explorer, actually. But for now, just move over here and we'll see what we can see. I think we need some more workers, too. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. And then this one here was just plus 10. So the other one's got some excess unhappiness, but that's okay. You know what? Yeah, this warrior, I'm going to put you on Auto Explorer. This Praetorian, you're going to come over here and be ready for that city. And, yeah, do chop this for the acceleration in Rome. We've got some unhappiness, which we could counter with some temples. We could also get some more just libraries going on. The other thing we might want is troops. Okay, no. So this number, by the way, over here, this is the relative strength of there. We have 1.4 times more military than the Aztecs and 1.1 compared to Korea. So we actually aren't in a terrible position militaristically right now. We can afford to continue being greedy. Let's get the monasteries, but that's interesting. Now, we do want to keep building military units in Kumai because it's got the +2. Although we want plenty of these other things as well. Wouldn't mind a couple axemen. Or we keep putting out some Praetorians for now. Let me do a little bit of that. Oh, red. Who was red? Is that the... oh, that's probably Japan. Mm-hmm. Or let's go up the coast and see. Well, that's definitely Japan there. And Rome can whip the library. Anyone else do some whipping? Let's do that. That's going to be okay. No, no one else. All right. Yeah, while you're running slavery, you want to use it as aggressively as possible. It really speeds up your game.
And the race of men who walk upon.
Wouldn't mind the Pantheon. Hell, the Temple of Artemis is all pretty spiffy-do as well. Again, we might just get beaten to the pyramid, but the stone is going to be hooked up soon. Let me do this. If it misses, we get money out of it, which is not tremendous, but isn't the worst thing ever. The production gets converted into gold. All right, lots of religion spread. Wangkon's gone to Buddhist. That's not great, because there's going to be a Buddhist bloc against us. Can we even convert to Buddhism? Has Buddhism come to any of our cities? No. We need Buddhism in at least one of our cities before we can convert to it. Would it be worth getting monotheism just for organized religion real quick? Although, if we finish the pyramids, we could just switch to it. Or no, that's every government type, not every religious civic. I forgot about that. And yeah, I'm going to settle here. Hello, Ravina. And yeah, go for the granary. Yeah, we need a bunch of workers everywhere. Actually, there's a bunch of whips that can happen. Whip, whip, whip it good. All right. And then worker, you keep making Praetorians with the extra XP. Worker, I would like you to grow by 1 before we do anything else. I don't know. No, go for the worker anyway. All right, hook up the stone. I guess come over here. I can tell it's a dead end, but do it anyway. And yeah, build a pasture, which will also remove the jungle, which is unhealthy in this game. You really don't want to keep the jungles around. I'm going to get another unit in Ravina. Let's get that stone hooked up, because we want that production boost for the pyramids in Rome. Alright, I'm just going to put you on auto-explore there, Mr. Warrior. Yeah, that's a lot of extra unhappiness in these places. Oh, Great Merchant was spawned. So the way great people work here is various things a city can do will produce great people points. Wonders will do it, so the Oracle is making great profit points. Also, you could run specialists, which wouldn't be bad to generate a great scientist, which is normally what you want first. But if you've got holy cities, you actually want profits. Now, these develop per city. So Rome is generating great profit points. Somewhere else might create their own. Right now, the next one that's going to spawn is in Rome in 33 turns. And the type is dependent on all the points that went into it. If Rome was generating a mix of points, there'd be a percentage chance of each one spawning. But here it's only producing great profit points. So that's all it's going to be. And if we can get a little more of that, it'd be good. We are the largest. Oh, we do have 8 cities, which is not a surprise because we did go and, invade, take over all the Vikings. So there we go. We now have stone. Pyramids are going to be producing at double speed now, which is great stuff. Neapolis, we're going to want you to get you this farm up and running relatively soon so you can grow faster, so we'll get that. I'm going to move over here and we'll throw in a chop on the pyramids to accelerate it. And then meanwhile, you can come over here and get this. We don't need more copper, but it's still going to be a good production boost for Neapolis. 32 turns. Oh yeah, that's right. That's quite a lot of unhappiness. Oh, here's not so bad. You know what? You're not growing while you're building a worker, so let's get that going on. Let's actually spread Confucianism a little more, because it is the one that we've got as our primary, and it would be nice to do it. We are actually about to run out of cash, so it's going to be very important for our courthouse and everything to get established. If I run with no money right now, okay, I do make a little bit of cash, which is good, and actually I'm going to run it that way in case we end up with any other deficits happening. I'm going to, rather than do the mine over here, I want to make sure it happens faster. I'm going to just do the raw chop for the pyramids to get that going. I know we need road access down here. I guess I don't really need anything else happening over right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a big route to command to come down here. We want more roads connecting our cities so that we can move around easier. It's going to be very good. Actually, I'm going to get you working a road down here. Eventually, Nidaros is going to have its borders expand, and then we'll be happy about this. It's nice that the clams are already hooked up. Oh yeah, and I have to send a unit down here to fog bust that area. We've definitely got room for some more cities in our current territory, which is nice. I can't chop the pyramids yet, eh? No. Or whip the pyramids. But maybe next turn. Okay, I know Kumai is like our primary unit builder, but we're going to go ahead and get some of these others. Right now, monasteries are required to train missionaries so that we can spread the religion. We won't need that later on. What I'll do is I will do this, and I'm going to send this Praetorian down here to watch this area. And you're just going to fortify up over here. And, okay, because I'm running the bug mod, I have it set to pre-chop forest over here. So what happened here is I gave it the chop command, but it stopped with 1 turn left, which normally you have to micromanage. It's really handy to have it auto-stop. So you can go and pre-chop a bunch of forests so there's only 1 turn away before you finish it. I'm going to go ahead and just finish it now, though. That's going to be okay. And any chance? No, next turn we might be able to chop. I think the rushing, the hurrying, is more expensive when it's a wonder. But maybe we can rush it now. Ah. What would you give us for the alphabet? No, but what would make this deal work? There we go. Code of laws. I give them code of laws for alphabet, which I've partially researched, and hunting. I'm okay with this. I'm generally going to be okay with giving away a more expensive technology to backfill a lot of old stuff.
Destroy and heal. When words are both true and kind, they can change our world.
And now that we have alphabet, we can trade with the other neighbors we
Chase
have.
2 rabbits, you will lose them both.
Egypt is my bro. We don't actually have open borders with them, so let's do that, which will help build up our relationship as well. Yeah, he felt like he got a good deal out of the trade, so he's got a +4. And that's not a bad thing to do, although chances are we're going to have a religious... like, these... Oh my god, it's a giant Buddha block. They're all going to hate me. Okay, that's a little freaky. I guess it's going to be a pretty militaristic game we're playing here. I mean, we already started that way, but it's going to continue that way. Chichen Itza. You know what? Let's do it. Let's actually wonder spam a lot. We are industrious. We're going to chop or whip the pyramids. We could still lose it because it still has to finish this turn. If someone else is 1 turn away and hasn't acted yet this round, they will get the pyramids, and I will be salty AF. Let's do this here. I'm just going to hit R, which is auto spread. The missionaries will do the right thing. They'll go to, you'll prioritize your friendly cities, your own cities that don't have the religion yet, and spread it that way before going international. We got the pyramids. That's great news. Courthouse in our capital, probably, because our finances are still kind of poop-tastic here. We'll get some libraries going. Although our finances will help if we can get these holy cities going on. Oh, courthouse over here. Yes, save me tons of money. Courthouse over here for sure. And actually, we're going to chop the woods here to try to accelerate that if we can. Let's move you over here. Let's do some of this. Okay, tech trading. Let's talk to Korea. Sailing and archery. What are we looking at here? 143 and 85. Probably have to give you 2 techs. Oh, you want all 3 of those? There you go. Let's do this. Again, they're going to take advantage. They're going to gain, but that's okay.
Do not throw the arrow which will return against you.
Militaristically, okay, we don't actually have stats on Egypt, but they're clearly far away. We also don't have stats on Japan. I'm tempted to run a little bit of a boost of spy here just to get the numbers a little bit more in our favor. Although as we build the courthouses, we're going to be okay. And we desperately need the courthouses so that we get, you know, any kind of financial boost here. I'm just going to chop it because I don't know if I want a cottage here. Actually, what I probably want to do is once we get civil service is bring irrigation with our farms over here. You can only build farms on a resource like the corn here or next to fresh water. Later on, though, the farms themselves will spread it. And look, now we're only making a net of 2 gold per turn. Yeah, we need to keep working on our economy. Getting some cottages up will help for that. And we can probably do a little bit of this. Yeah, you're already working this tile. Let's get a cottage here. So cottage gives it +1 gold, but then as you work the tile, it grows cottage, hamlet to village to town, generating more and more money as it does that. And also getting other benefits later on. Oh, Barbarian Town was taken by a Korean place. Okay, that's fine. 10 turns of unrest is okay. 24 turns, we might want to hold off. Unless the town is actually currently unhappy, in which case we may as well sacrifice some pops. Actually, Kumai will become unhappy next turn. So you know what? I'll do that. I'll sacrifice 2 pops, because it was about to grow and it was about to become unhappy. Yeah, let's just chop that, because you're not going to be working this tile right now, so we don't have to worry about getting a cottage. Library done. Right now the library is not doing anything for us, of course, because our slider isn't set to science, although it is giving us more culture, so there's still something to be said for that. Speaking of culture, we would like a little cultural pressure here, but I think we have got to get the courthouse going. We got some barbarian ships around. They might go and plunder the clans, which is too bad. Okay, there you go. Cottage is in here, and so you're working that, giving us a little bit of money. I'll go down here and get you a cottage there as well. And yeah, if we can get civil service and run some water over here. You know what? Let's not do this. I'm going to build some cottages over here. I'm going to save this area for some farms. Cottage that. Alright, let's move back over here, and just for some fog busting in this area. We can do some chopping, including some courthouses, which I suppose the sooner we do that, maybe the better. At some point, you do want to stop sacrificing your population so the cities can actually grow. What do you want? Oh! Come here. Nice to meet you. You're not willing to trade with things. But would you do open borders? And, oh, you're Buddhist as well. Oh my god. Well, it sort of makes sense, because we have all the other holy cities. So it kind of makes some sense. Let's get a Confucian monastery. We're going to want to spread Confucianism to as many places as possible first, because that's what we are. Okay, and yeah, let's do that. Oh, in Rome... Right, might get engineers now. We are going to get a great person faster because we've got more great person point production. But now there's a chance it could be an engineer, which wouldn't be terrible. But I don't know if it's literally what we want. And we do need to still settle some other city. Oh, I should go and boop this thing. Do I have like some stacked Praetorians somewhere? Yeah, over here, but I'm kind of worried about it. Yeah, we need to build some more units for that. Let's go over here. Probably cottage that tile, actually. Because I don't want someone else to grab it. We might replace some of these things with water mills later. We'll see. We could build some boats to explore the sea. Moy statue not here. So this is a national wonder. You can build one per of these per civilization, and it makes the water tiles for this city generate production. So you want to build this somewhere that's got a lot of water tiles. And this does have 7, which ain't nothing, but I don't think that's priority. Let's get the library, keep the cultural pressure over here. This is going to be a camp for the ivory. Yeah, we need we'll need some government changes soon. Okay, so because we have the Great Library, we can change government stuff. Yeah, we're going to want to run representation fairly soon. It'd be great if we had mercantilism, but banking's pretty far. But we can do caste system representation for some funky stuff. Just going to have to decide when to do it. If we get a great engineer, we might use a golden age to avoid anarchy, but it's not much anarchy right now. Okay, I still want to spread the religion. On the other hand, let's get some Praetorians to deal with that barbarian spot. I'm going to monument for some border growth. Do this. You're going to plan a road upwards in some way, because we're definitely going to want to expand here. Do we even keep Navajo? That'll be an interesting question. Okay, let's get another Praetorian here, and spend money. You know what? I'm going to save the money. I don't care about losing the road. So we're not trading that gold anyway, so it doesn't actually matter too much. Now, I might want to keep the forests, because they do give health, and later on we can lumber mill them. We're going to have to make some decisions and specialize some cities. I think Uppsala is definitely going to be a big commerce place, so we probably just want as many cottages as possible. So let's do that. Plus, you know, we can chop the forest for the production boost early on, which is always nice. Yeah, let's keep whipping aggressively for now. Basically, anywhere that can whip, do it. Okay. Money situation's improving a little bit. I might be able to force more priests. You make another Praetorian over here. Monument done. Great Lighthouse. This is trade routes in all coastal cities, which is a lot. I'd like to build it. Production here. Well, we can chop. You know what? I will build a lighthouse here, and we're going to send some workers over there. Speaking of, I think I'm going to get another worker going here. And yeah, come down here. We're going to do a bunch of chopping to get the Great Lighthouse, because we're going to have a lot of coastal cities. Yeah, just come down here. Okay, that's good. So come over here. So, I think I was thinking of settling here. I think that would be better. Or even... No, here's good, because you'll get the deer. I mean, it's not a good city regardless. We got a great profit. That's perfect. So, we can have it join a city as a super specialist. Production and gold all the time. But what we want to do is we want to build the building in our holy cities. In fact, we're going to want to do it in all three of them, and then spread all three of those religions as much as possible to get maximum amount of money. But the important thing is, since we're currently spreading Confucianism, we want to get the holy building for Confucianism. You want me to attack the Aztecs? I mean, I clearly have a huge military, but it's not very convenient right now. It is good to have buddies, but none of these guys are going to like me right now because of religious differences. In Civ 4, you can actually really develop strong friendships, but that's not going to be the case here. Anyway, we can build the Kongmyo, which is the Confucian holy building. It comes with some extra culture and some great profit points, and 1 gold per turn per city with Confucianism, which is going to help our economy a lot. In fact, I'm going to go and do this. Okay. I'm just going to make it. We'll get aesthetics in a turn, and then we'll see where we go from there. Oh, we don't have access to this border. That's actually kind of a little annoying. There's clearly a bunch of cultural pressure coming from this town here. We'll see if we can cancel it at some point. I was going to say, there's probably... Oh, there's some chopping that can be done. But you still have a lot of unhappiness.
Art for art's sake is an empty phrase.
This is Sid Meier's reading this. It's because this was a tech that was added in expansion, so they didn't have Leonard do those voices.
I am searching for.
I'd actually like a fair amount of these wonders, potentially. Okay, so over here, you are going to... Actually, you're going to have plenty of food with this. You probably are going to want a cottage like crazy. So I'm going to chop for cottages over here. Yeah, ditto. But mostly chop so we can get this great lighthouse happening. Okay. I could promote you, but I'd rather keep it open. There you go. It's a good thing we didn't lose this guy. And then I'm going to heal you for afterwards. I'm just going to heal you into a medic, because we do want medic units. It's quite handy. You want me to destroy the Khmer. I'm not boarding any of those. Yeah, let's start the Pantheon. Now, we might want to focus these in the city, because then you can get big cultural boosts, but no, let's do some wonder spam. I mean, we are industrious. Viewers like seeing wonders built. So let's see what we can do. Missionary. Oh, keep going with the Confucian missionaries. In fact, if we can spread those to other cities now, that would be great. Do I want to do any more fort settling? I don't think so. We do need a couple of settlers, but I was kind of hoping that our economy would improve before we do that. I should mine one of these hills. This place needs a little bit of production. Okay. Oh, you're fully healed up, which is good. Tell you what, you go and get the city attack. No, burn, baby, burn. And I think there's an event that can happen if you have a ruin within the borders of a city. So we might want to that much more incentive to settle next to it. Although it's not a priority settlement. I'm just going to hit R to auto-spread Confucianism some more to some of our other cities. I could aggressively spread it to other people's territory. They might convert on their own, or I could ask them to convert.
Others to be swallowed.
Okay.
Some few
Great Library gives you 2 scientist specialists wherever you build it, which is going to be huge. Okay, let me come back to that in a second. I'm going to turn off the science because we don't need to rush calendar. We don't need to rush anything anymore. What I would really like is mercantilism so I can run a representation, but it's not a big deal. We don't need a monarchy because we have access to hereditary rule if I want to start getting my cities bigger. I think it's time. I think representation caste system is the way to go. There'll be only 1 turn of revolution. I'm not going to get a great person anytime soon. No, let's do it. So now I can run unlimited scientists, merchants, etc. And representation, all my specialists will give me more science. And we get a bunch of happiness in our 5 largest cities, which right now is kind of sort of all we need. So in terms of tech, again, monarchy, if we had access to wine, that's quite valuable. Otherwise, it opens up hereditary rule. We don't care about that. Maybe machinery. Windmills and watermills are very good. Gives us crossbows. More importantly, let's get civil service first. And then machinery. If we want macemen, we need machinery. But civil service lets us spread irrigation with farms. And I'm not feeling the need to rush conquest. We're going to build up what we've got here. If nothing else, we need to keep building our economy before we get more cities anyway. So we can plan sort of maybe around the Cannon era to go and smash things. That sounds pretty good. Let's move you over here. I don't think there's any more fog of war anywhere. Well, there's that, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to put this warrior on auto explore. And we're going to keep sort of doing a little bit of choppy stuff here. So I can no longer whip. I don't have slavery anymore, but that's okay. And actually, I don't have anything right now because we're in anarchy. Actually, maybe I'll stick this warrior up here because we're not actually going to have vision over there. Yeah. I don't really need monarchy, and I think you want this so you can build wonders. I'm going to say no, actually. All right, there you go. That's over. So one of the things we can do is we can tweak some of these things, especially, okay, we want our cities to keep growing right now because we do have some extra happiness in most of them. When they do hit their happiness peak, we'll tell them to stop growing, and we can take some people off working these tiles and working specialist positions instead. I'm not going to do that quite yet, even though we have good policies for it. I want the pops first. I want the Great Library for 2 free scientists in Rome. That's going to be massively huge. We're probably going to want to build the epic here. Not the heroic epic, but the other one. National epic? This unlocks all religion. You know what? We're going to go crazy on wonder spam. Unlocks all religion civics, which is nice. Christianity's been founded somewhere. Good for them. Come over here, and yeah, we're just gonna... Oh, the Great Lighthouse is gonna be done in 3 turns anyway. We can actually consider stopping the chopping for now. Maybe I will. Oh, we're gonna get the rice hooked up over here, though. Borders expanded here, which is very nice. We're running on 0, but we do have positive income. I do have a strength rating on everyone. If I did do more espionage, I could actually see what they're researching, which at some point very soon I am going to want to do. But perhaps not yet. I don't know if I have the economy to spare for that currently. So the National Epic, wherever you build it, it gives you 100% increased great person birth rate. So you want to do it in a place where you're generating a lot of points for that anyway, which is going to be Rome, really. For now, let's just keep spreading Confucianism. Forbidden Palace we're going to want to build somewhere. This acts as another palace for the purpose of calculating maintenance distance. But I don't think we're far enough away. I think we'll save it until later. Oh, we can get the Jewish monastery, because then we can spread Judaism, because we do have the Holy City for that as well. Oh, do I have calendar? No, I don't have calendar. I can't improve the sugar yet. Okay, just mind that. That's fine. Let me just build some extra little roads here for now. Oh, interesting. You're working these tiles. I probably want to go and mine those. Or, this is going to be another really good financial city. Although it can work those mines. I don't know. Because I might want to windmill them, but I guess we're kind of far from doing that anyway. Spread Confucianism, good sir. You spread rice. You fortify over here. Great Lighthouse done, so we get a ton more trade routes. So trade routes are very powerful. These are the trade routes over here. They happen automatically, and they do the smart thing to try to give you as much money as possible. International trade routes tend to give you more money. We get more for having a long sustained peace, for example, and these values will just keep increasing and increasing. And so having more trade routes equals a lot more money, which is really nice. I don't think the statues are... I think this town over here is going to get the crazy amounts of statues. How are you doing stat-wise? Health. You're going to need some more happiness soon, so let's build some temples, which will give you happiness. And yeah, these two hills are going to get mined for now, and we'll see about later. Okay. Confucianism spreading. Good. Great library. I guess I could have done some chops to actually... maybe increase the chance that we get it. It's a little too late now. I don't think we're being challenged for the Great Library. Oh, we actually have enough vision. We can see these guys are working on construction and currency. It's nice when people have currency because then you can include money in your trades, which makes it a lot easier to work out some of those technology trades when you can like work out the difference with some money thrown in. Construction, so that's Korea. That gives them access to catapults. Does Korea get the variant... what am I looking for? Civilization. Korea. Yeah, their unique unit is a replacement for the catapult. So actually, they're going to be very scary for a little while. I don't think I need to go to war with Korea during the catapult era. I think we can wait until after the classical age, because I think we've got tons of territory. We're already way ahead on score. Yeah. Oh, no, not National Epic here. In fact, if anything, you might just build more military units for me. Yeah, Korea actually has more forces than we do. So let's keep building Praetorians for now. And yeah, just spam out a bunch over here. And then Confucian Missionary go wherever. Judaism spreading. Great Prophet born. Okay. Do that. Okay, I don't really need to save up money. I'm going to keep a nest egg here in case we want it for trade, but otherwise I'm okay with turning on our tech rate a little bit. The thing is, there's no reason I can't go 0 and then 100% and then keep going back and forth. Right now, I need 7 turns, sometimes... Oh, I can actually finish civil service before I go broke. Let's do that now. So that tends to be the thing. You'll often just accumulate some money so that you have flexibility and options, and then just switch the slider to 100% tech, and run a deficit for a little while, and then just finish the... It works out the same. Like, if I go 50-50 versus half the time 0%, half the time 100%, it works out to the same overall. But this can give you a little bit more flexibility while still giving you the techs in about the same amount of time. I don't know if I need walls over here. I don't think walls are going to break the difference between things. We are just going to need more solid units overall. You actually are going to generate tech for me, though. Because you have a lot of cottages, so let's do that. Otherwise, I'm going to send this builder back over here. Or this worker, not a builder. It's not Civ 6. You want the National Epic. So we finished the Great Library here. Sorry I have the movies turned off, but I think they mess with the resolution of the game to play it. So now we always have 2 scientists working over here, which generate more great people point and weight it towards scientists a little bit more. So now it's going to be real random what we get, but that's okay. I still want you to keep growing, which is going to be all right. I think after you finish the National Epic, I suspect we're going to get you to build some more units for us as well. In theory, we want Kumai. Like, in a dream world, all of our units would come out of Kumai because they get more XP and things, but we'll see. Parthenon is done. That's 50% great person birth rate everywhere, which is going to be stupendously good. Part of me is like, well, maybe more culture. Part of me is also, maybe I get a barracks over here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make sure... Okay, you will get some culture if we can. We'd also maybe need to park some more units over here, too. We shall see. You have, like, no tile improvements here either. And really nothing... There's never ever going to be a lot of strong tiles. Well, I suppose... Okay, if you own these, well, we can windmill these later to give you a little bit of food, but I can't get fresh water here at all until you get biology. This is actually going to be a pretty crap city. But theoretically, it's going to have access to a few things. I mean, I may as well clear this, because the jungle tile gives us nothing of value. It actually gives us unhealth and everything. You're here. Should I just be running more specialists? Well, wait till the National Epic is done for sure. Let me get you some more farms over here for now, because I think we will have you working on great people. So what you want is a city with a few good, really high food tiles. Might as well build the granary here, get you started, and then we'll get a road going over here. So civil service is done in a turn. There you go, in one turn, while keeping as much money for us as possible. Okay. We've got 2 over there. We have 2 over here. I think if anything's going to get attacked, it might be this one. And actually, they'll be attacking by a good place with the jungle here. So yeah, let's reinforce Ravenna. Hey, we've entered the medieval age.
The bureaucracy is expanding.
I love this quote.
The needs of the expanding bureaucracy.
So now farm spread irrigation, so it gives us a little bit more option. Macemen are the same strength as our Praetorian. They do have the 50% bonus versus melee. Praetorians get a bonus against city attack. I think for now we'd be happier. I'd like to run bureaucracy, but I don't really want to do a turn of anarchy, so I might wait until we can fit in a golden age here to make some changes. And maybe we'll unlock a few more things at the same time. I clearly have to go and build our bank account up a little bit more. But we are getting some passive science here because of our great people, our great scientists. For example, not to mention every great person we have generates plus 3 extra science, which is quite good. You have a barracks. Why don't you make some Praetorians for me? Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, where did I want to do the farming? Oh, yes, I want to spread farms over this way. Oh, apparently the city tile spreads irrigate. Oh, no, it's because of diagonal. That's why. Okay. Diagonal to this farm. This is considered irrigated. Because, yeah, I want to bring that over here. Nothing else being irrigated, this farm will give you +1 food. So it's actually quite nice. I don't really need monarchy. I'm not super worried about giving you code of laws. If I offered you aesthetics, I'd rather construction. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. I'm not going to build catapults right now, though. Now, you don't have barracks, so go ahead and just build... Oh, you know what you're going to do? You're going to start on a settler. We're getting a few set up over here. I'm not going to spread Judaism until we get the Holy City here, and then we'll probably just go ham on it. No pun intended. Something kosher food. I just meant go aggressively on the spread once we actually get value from doing that. Right now we don't, so we'll just wait. I'm actually wondering if I should just barracks you and get you to keep build some more units for me. Might not hurt to get... Actually, what's your happiness? Are you close to the cap? You are, actually. So we'll build some temples for +1 happy, because they're at 8 out of 9 over here. How you doing? You don't have much happiness right now, and we could use the extra culture that the temple would bring as well. And yeah, you keep going on things that'll give you extra culture so that we don't lose this city.
A multitude of rulers is not a good thing.
So we got monarchy from trade.
One ruler, one king. And on the pedestal, these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings.
Elephants are pretty good, but we're not going to bother. Because at the time you can gain access to war elephants, it's a fairly small window, but an 8 attack strength, it can often be ahead of everything. Just notice it's time to put a cut, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Obviously, this game's going pretty well for us. It will be pretty telling whether or not we can hit a good timing for a war against Korea. If we do that, and claim control over all this, I think we're going to be in a great position. This is a Pangea map, so we can actually just keep going warfare, warfare, warfare. Although I'm still happy that for now we're working on just building up our commercial situation. Right now, if we took more cities, we really wouldn't be able to afford it. We are going to try to sneak in. You know what? In Rome, get me a settler after this one, because we'll go and grab this area at least. We still need one over here too, and here. So there's still definitely some cities I want to expand to as is. So we'll probably work on that next. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.